can I spend 5 minutes, just 5 minutes a day for about 30 days to see if I can improve my balance? So let's find out. 10 years ago, I had a medical issue where I lost one of the 2 balance systems that most people have. Now, it's similar if you think about like an airplane, right? So an airplane has 2 engines. Those engines keep that airplane going straight. But imagine if one of those engines is not working properly, the airplane would tip. And so that's how I felt walking through day-to-day life initially after this injury. But I did physical therapy and I just stayed active, did a lot of movement. And now I would say that the average person cannot even tell that I have a balance problem. Unless, of course, it's dark or I'm on uneven surfaces or I have to turn my head quickly. I can lose my balance in those situations.
Before I started the challenge, I completed a series of balance testing, and I repeated that same testing at the end of the balance challenge to determine if there was a difference. I chose 3 exercises to perform for 30 seconds each. The first being standing on a firm sloped surface. The second being standing on a squishy or compliant sloped surface. Both of those have my eyes open. And the third challenge, which was pretty much impossible for me to do more than a few seconds when I first started, was standing on that squishy sloped surface with my eyes closed. The next group of exercises that I did was 3 additional exercises that lasted 1 minute each. The first being a simple walking lunge. The second being a very challenging walking lunge, same thing as the first one, but this one has head turns included. The third exercise that I chose to complete in this series was a walking lunge with my eyes closed, all very challenging. The first week was much more difficult than I expected. I was able to complete the first 2 exercises standing on sloped surfaces fairly easy. They were still challenging, but not terrible. However, when it came to that compliant or that squishy surface with my eyes closed, I was only able to last a few seconds. And this made it very much apparent how much I rely on my eyesight to stay balanced, which is common for all people. However, it is more common in like children and older adults, as well as people who have vestibular challenges like myself. Then I moved on to those walking lunges, and those walking lunges really added a layer of difficulty. Again, the simple, regular walking lunge was kind of a good warm-up. That was even a little more challenging than I thought it was going to be. And then by the time I added those head turns, I mean, you can just see, right? Like I cannot stay upright with those head turns, tipping left and right and all around, having to take breaks just to like reset, right? And then the same thing was true with the eyes closed. I feel like for me, the head turns is maybe a little bit harder than the eyes closed, but eyes closed is really quite challenging as well. So by the end of the first week, I wasn't noticeably better than where I began, but I had a much greater appreciation for how complex balance is. By the second week, something started to change. The exercises weren't becoming necessarily a lot easier, but I noticed some small changes, especially with the standing on the compliant surface, that squishy surface on those sloped, on the sloped surface. That seemed to be getting easier. My times were getting a little bit longer on average as a whole with my eyes closed on that squishy surface. So those were all really good. And then the walking lunges, just the regular ones, were definitely becoming much smoother. However, I would say those walking lunges with head turns were still really challenging. And I am not sure that I improved much on those in the second weeks. Whew, those were hard. One thing that became very clear though is that consistency was mattering more than length of time, right? I was only doing those 5 minutes a day, which made it feel easy to get that consistency in. And I didn't feel tempted to skip a day.
All right. So just as I was saying that I wasn't tempted to take any time off of my balance challenges, week 3 came along and with it came bum, 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 back pain. I get this normal SI joint pain that can be exacerbated by being on one leg. So standing on one leg can really kind of flare up my symptoms. So that week I skipped these balance exercises because I really needed more stability. So I focused on walking, some simple stretches for my back, and then also like some exercises to kind of get the muscles more active in that area for that week. So week number 3 does not count for the balance exercises. I didn't do it.
By the final week, I had made some really good improvements, and I was amazed because I had just missed week 3, right? So I was like, nah, we'll see how this goes. I might not make improvements. But the truth is, I made really good improvements. The exercises still demanded concentration, especially on the unstable surface with my eyes closed, but they no longer felt intimidating. And I was so excited the day that I was able to complete the 30 seconds eyes closed on that unstable, squishy surface. I couldn't honestly believe it. I didn't think that I would honestly improve and be able to make 30 seconds. Because what did I get on the first day? It was like less than 5 seconds. So I was really, really glad that that happened. And, looking back to like day 1, it's not that I wasn't wobbly anymore. I was still very wobbly. Looking at the walking lunge with my head turns or the walking lunge with my eyes closed, I'm still tipping over. However, when I was losing my balance, it wasn't throwing me off for as long. So like I was quicker to recover, and I didn't have to take as many steps to recover in week 4. So all of this felt really good. And now it was time to repeat those balance tests and see what would show up in those final balance tests. Did I improve on those tests? I felt like I was going to, but let's check them out. After 30 days, I repeated those same balance tests that I completed before the challenge. The results showed exactly what I was hoping to see. My balance improved. I was taking fewer steps to correct the balance, and I was able to do the 30 seconds on that compliant, squishy surface with my eyes closed. Whew! I really didn't think that was going to come, so that was a really big moment for me, very successful. I was happy to see that. The amazing thing with these is it only took 5 minutes a day, right? And for me, those balance exercises needed to be very challenging because my baseline level balance is pretty good, right? Like I can do most things without having a balance challenge. However, this would be doable for any level of balance. So if your balance is less so, like if your balance is worse than mine to start off with, all you need to do is create some exercises that are challenging but doable. You shouldn't feel like you're going to fall over. I know I was tipping over in my videos, but I really needed that challenge. And if I tip over, it's pretty low risk versus if someone who has high levels of, fragile bones or something like that tips over, it's a bigger deal. So make sure you're in a safe environment where you're practicing your balance, that the balance is doable, but it's challenging. So like moderate to hard challenge level. And then you're going to pick maybe 3 where you're standing and 3 where you're moving. And just try those every day. Every day it will help. And it shows too, right? Like I took a week off because my back was injured and it was no big deal, right? Like I still made that progress. So it just shows that being consistent and getting back into something after taking a break for whatever the reason being is important. Consistency is key. It's not about being perfect. It's about being more stable and more confident in your day-to-day life. I will definitely be keeping some of these exercises in my regular workout routine. I probably will get rid of the easier ones and keep like just maybe one of the, the hardest of the standing and the hardest of the walking exercises. So if you've been thinking about improving your balance or dedicating 5 minutes a day in the next month, give it a try. You might be surprised how much your balance changes. And if you'd like to see me test another fitness or health challenge, please leave your ideas in the comments. I'd love to try them out.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.